We have our new trailer to Alien Romulus, a full 2-minute trailer. For those of you that don't know, this is, I'm such a fan. I'm such a slut for the Alien movies, right? But really only the first two. I think the third one, I get why people like it, but me personally, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't like Resurrection. I'm not a big fan of the Alien vs. Predator movies, although, funny enough, that was my introduction to the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise. Now, before you say anything, let me just clarify. The first Alien vs. Predator movie is the only movie in either franchises that's PG-13. So it was the first one that my dad showed me. I watched it when it came out. It is what it is, whatever. I've now grown to love both the Alien and Predator movies. I myself do prefer the Alien movies. I think, like I said, the first two Alien movies are some of my favorite movies ever. That being said, people are probably going to question me on this. Alien Romulus is not only my most anticipated movie of the year, it is the most anticipated I've ever been for a movie, like fucking ever. I've never been this excited for a movie before in my life, and I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes like you're gonna be disappointed. You know what? Shit, I might be. And I'm gonna own up to it. I'm not gonna glaze the movie if it sucks. But let me just clarify. I used to say that this was my most anticipated movie after Force Awakens because, my favorite movie of all time is Star Wars. Like, I love Star Wars. I love everything Star Wars, right? And when I say everything Star Wars, I kind of just mean the first 6 and Clone Wars. That's not the point. The point is, for me, it goes Star Wars, Alien. The reason why I am more excited for this than I was for Force Awakens is because even though I was very excited for Force Awakens, because yeah, it's another Star Wars movie, of course I'm excited for it, I wasn't asking for Force Awakens. To me, the story ended at Return of the Jedi. When Anakin's story was finished, that was how Star Wars ended for me. So when they announced that they were making another Star Wars, I was like, okay, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm super down for more Star Wars. Because then we didn't have a lot of Star Wars. And now we have, some might even say too much. I have been asking for a proper Alien movie since I watched them for the first time. When I was 11. Now, some of you are probably like, oh, what about Prometheus and Alien Covenant? Well, those are prequels, and I didn't like Prometheus. I don't like Covenant. I think Prometheus is better than Covenant, but I wasn't excited for them because I knew they were prequels, and I don't like the idea of prequels for this franchise. The Alien movies, they don't need prequels. They don't need prequels. I'm sorry. I don't care where the xenomorphs came from. I don't care. That's what makes them so fucking scary. And that being said, that's why I do like Prometheus more than Covenant. Because Covenant really dives into the origins of the xenomorphs, and it's just stupid. I am thrilled for this, because Fede Alvarez, I have seen 2 of the 3 of his big theatrical movies. I haven't seen he did a sequel to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I don't know what it's called. But I love Don't Breathe. I loved his take on Evil Dead. You take the gore of Evil Dead, the gore and violence of Evil Dead, with the suspense and claustrophobia of Don't Breathe, and then you combine that with the scariest fucking movie monster of all time, this fucker. There's just too many good things going into this movie. I've watched every single interview with Fede Alvarez for this movie. I went to the re-release of the original Alien when they released it on Alien Day for its anniversary, and they showed, if you saw the interview with him and Ridley Scott. It was a fantastic interview. I originally was not going to watch this trailer because the first trailer I thought was perfect because it showed barely anything. I decided to watch this trailer because I did have a friend watch it and he told me that it doesn't really show too much. So hopefully he's telling the truth. So we're going to watch the full trailer for Alien Romulus. I'm very excited. Looks like they're on a colony.
Is this really where you want to spend the rest of your life?
You know I don't.
Okay, so I'm assuming they're going to be on a colony.
Then this is our only ticket out of here.
I seriously love that it's going to the cassette, the analog horror, or the analog aesthetic of the first movie. Ooh.
What's happening?
There's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the
I don't
water?
know, there's just something in the fucking water. fucking thing's hunting us.
Open the door, come on.
Run.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I just want to say that I honestly, truly believe that Fede Alvarez just might be the perfect man for this job. Holy shit. That looks so fucking intense. I was on the edge of my seat just from the trailer, man. It's going to be straight horror, just like it should be. With also elements of aliens, so it might actually have some. I think it's going to have the intensity of aliens, but not necessarily the action. But wow. And from I'm so happy we didn't get a full look at the xenos, any of the xenomorphs. But from what we saw, I'm so thrilled that it's practical. I'm so happy that it's all practical. Obviously, they're probably going to use CG to touch up things, which is fine. But I'm so happy they're going full practical. If this movie is bad, I might cry if this movie is bad, in all honesty. Wow. Oh, fuck, man. Why can't August get here sooner?